Welcome back to Generate.net, your home for coloring book creation, children's book creation, and regular book creation, all in a single platform, which is completely unheard of. This video is going to be an update for every single one of the apps that we have that I just showed you right now. And so you don't want to miss this video, because this video will actually show you apps that you probably didn't even know that we have. And then you're going to not only see them in use, but see them updated. I'll try and keep this short, but let's start. So the first update was the fact that now when you create your coloring books with a single prompt, all you need to do is the extra addition is the set your default author name, and this gives you two options here. So you put the first name here, for example, Jonathan, and then Cal's, just for example, I'm just making up a name. Once you set your name, you'll see this box is checked. Make sure all of these are checked. And then you click the regenerate with AI. This will regenerate your intro page. And as you can see, your author name has been created for the intro page in your book. And then once you've finished, you'll get your book with the text on top. That's for the coloring book page creator. Now let's move on to the next update for the Children's Book Creator version 1. And remember, there's two versions. You can find them by clicking select an app, book, and then you got Children's Book version 1, Children's Book version 2. This is the coloring book, and this is the regular book. So you can find everything under the book category. So in this app, we've done some new updates. For those of you who haven't seen this update here, which is the rewriter, which lets you either have a custom change to the text, expand it, meaning extend it, shorten it, or just fix grammar and spelling if you're writing your own book, or adding pages. And for those who don't know about the update of adding pages in between other pages, let's say the AI gives you too much text, then you can kind of cut the text in half, click save, add a page in the middle, paste the text, and then save, and then generate an image. That way you can have an extra page in between other pages. That's new. Also, a new update that I'm not sure if everyone's aware of is you can edit images on the fly. So let's say you want to make this kid sad. You can do that by clicking edit with AI, brush and fill. This is a well-known AI tool, but we've implemented it to our book creator to make it very, very simple to edit any image you need, because we all know that AI is so random sometimes. And you really need to change something, just one thing, and to regenerate an entire image just because of a smile, or because of a hat, or because of clothing, is such a waste of credits. And we're trying to save you credits and make you able to create your books quicker. And what you're about to see also, I highly recommend you don't leave this video, because what you're about to see is that now you can download your book in a single click once it's ready. Up till now, you've had to do all this manual labor to do that, but we finally got a programmer to do this for us. So if I wanted to make him really sad, I would probably want to change his eyebrows, and then what we'll do is a sad face, for example. And then what's going to happen now is that we can actually edit this image so that instead of being happy in the image, we can make him sad just by changing his facial features. And that way, if you get an image that's inappropriate to the content or the prompt, you can just fix that in a very, very quick way. And let's hope this actually works, because the last time I demonstrated this, I got some funny results and I had to start all over again. So as you can see, it didn't work. Let's click regenerate over here and hope that this time it actually does the job. So thankfully that did the trick, and as you can see, he's now sad in this photo. And then all I need to do is click the save to story button, and it applies it straight back to your book. And you can continue making edits from this point onwards. For example, even though I've made one change, I can make more changes. Like, let's say I wanted him to have blue eyes, which, let's say in other images he had blue eyes, and in this image he has brown eyes. So then I would want blue eyes, and then I would be able to do that in a separate attempt, in a separate modification to that image. And that's going to give me quick results to achieve the exact consistency that I need when the AIs make mistakes. So let's move on to the next. I'll come back to this just to show you the result later. I just don't want to have to wait for everything to happen. I don't want to waste your time. I want to try and get through all of the material that we have. Let's see. And here we go. He's got blue eyes, which is exactly what we need. And then you click save to story. And then once again, you can continue this process until you are happy with the result. And that's all. Okay, let's move on to the next image. In the next update that we've done is the the author that I already explained at the beginning of the book. So over here, it's applicable to this as well. You put your name here, and then once you've done that, you can generate a new introduction page. But the most important update for this is the download my book button, which will basically download your entire book instantly just by clicking this button. Means this is going to be a file that's ready for upload to Amazon KDP. Now, this is unheard of in the industry, and we've managed to crack it to get it working today. And so therefore, there's a video here that explains if you need any more help. But this is the file you're going to get. Let me just show you it right now. Literally, I've just opened it now. Click on Enable Editing, then click Yes, because you want to download the images, and it's asking you for permission to download the images. So once you give permission, you will be able to see the images in the book. So here we are. The images are all in the book, and you can see the intro page, and everything is here and working perfectly. So all we need to do now is just fix any mistakes. This we will actually make sure that this doesn't happen again. This A over here before the copyright sign, we will remove that with coding. And then I recommend you just make this a little bit bigger. Now this file is ready for Amazon KDP, but before you do that, make sure you need to save it as a doc file, which is Microsoft Word, and then you can call this for ebook. And then when you want, and then that's a perfect file for Amazon ebooks. If you want to do a regular book, you have to choose paperback book. You have to choose PDF, and then you can choose for paperback. That's all you have to do. You have your two files ready for Amazon KDP, and this will be perfectly accepted by Amazon KDP. And we all know how difficult Amazon KDP are when it comes to accepting your files. They are a nightmare, and everyone already knows that. But with this app, you'll be able to pump out kids' books in seconds using this app. So let's move on to the next one. For those of you who don't know, this app is called Book in a Click. It's as you see over here. And it can create entire books in a single click on any topic that you want. It can be fiction or non-fiction. You also can set your default author name here, which is exactly the same as the other ones. It's just the same thing. You just set this first before you do anything. We'll try and make this indicate that you've set it already, so we'll change that soon. But for now, to get started, you click on this button here, and then you can enter your date, your information, the book you want to write about, and how many chapters you want. You can even suggest a storyline if you have one, if it's a fiction book, and even if it's not, you can write here what you want in the book, and then you start writing. In a number of seconds, you'll get a table of contents and the exact information that's going to be in the book. So as you can see, I chose 2 chapters, and so it's giving me only 2 chapters. I know that's a very short book, but just for the example, I want you to see that it listens to you, it follows your instructions, and it produces an entire book of quantum physics, which I know nothing about, and then you can sell this on Amazon. And now the best part about this is this as well. We have updated this app so that now the file that's downloaded automatically, as you'll see above on the top of my screen in a second, that file is ready for upload on Amazon KDP. Now that is new. Up till now, we've had these weird ways of creating your file, which were workarounds, but now everything is automated on our site, and that's why the cost of these apps have gone up a tiny bit. This app is 2 credits per page, and it used to be 1 credit, but because we've invested a ton of effort and time, so now have a look at this book, A Simple Guide Understanding Quantum Physics. As you can see, this is the name of the book, this is the name of the author, and this is the copyright, which is today's day, as you can see, for those of you who want to look on your calendar. And as you can see, this entire book is ready. Let's click on Enable Editing and click OK. And that's it. Now, if you see that the text is not completely centered, just highlight it and then go to select. Just click on select all text with similar formatting, and then click on this just to make sure everything is centered perfectly. And what you'll find is that this book is so ready to be published, and the way it's been with the formatting we've used makes it look like rich. The fonts we've used are nice. Now, to create a contents page, just click here and then click on this table of contents button and click automatic table number 1, and automatically there you have it, a brand new table of contents. But since this page moved, you need to update the table and click update entire table, and then you see the page numbers change, and now you're ready. This file is ready for publishing. Now you can see how easy this is to create a book, and then you just save this file as a doc file, not a PDF. Remember, a Word document, and then you see the name is already set there from your book name, and that's all. This file is now ready to be uploaded to KDP, and it will be accepted by KDP. Again, that's one of the main things about this. So this whole book was written in under 4 minutes, and you can see it looks very professional. So that's all for this specific tool. We're going to be adding, we've created a, for those of you who don't know, we've created a Chrome extension which will fill in your KDP form. You know that massive form you have to fill in for every book you create. So we've created a Chrome, it's a listing automator, and it takes your books. It only works right now with the coloring book and the children's books. It doesn't work with the regular books. But once you just select a story over here from any of these, for example, let's say these are all my test books. If you click on something like the ABC coloring book, generate a subtitle, you see the names here, the same names are over here. And then you can generate a description for KDP and generate key phrases. And then once you've finished creating this, you just click on Automate KDP Listing, and this will automatically fill in the entire KDP listing. So what I'm basically trying to show you, I know I'm talking a lot, but what I'm showing you is that this app, Generate.net, is basically going to be the #1 KDP friend for anyone who wants to create, whether it's coloring books, children's books, mandala books, you name it, we got it. If you want to change this from coloring book to mandala, you just click on the apps button here, and you have all of these options. You can create mandala for kids, mandala for adults, coloring book for adults, coloring book for kids, etc. And as you can see, the results are amazing, and it doesn't even cost money. If you want to change an image, you just click on the change image button for free. It doesn't cost anything to change an image, and you select from one of the other images that we have available, which if you like one more than this, then you just click on it and it will change it here. And alternatively, you can regenerate using AI, but that does cost money. If you click this button here, it will regenerate the image, and that will cost you, if I'm not mistaken, on this page, 3 credits. Yeah, 3 credits per image, because this image generator is very expensive because it is absolutely amazing. As you can see, the results of this image generator produces images that are actually usable within a coloring book. As you can see, this is amazing. You can see there's no inner detail, no gray, nothing. Try and find me another coloring book generator that really just creates outlines. You'll have very big difficulty finding that. Thank you for watching this video. Like this video so that we can then get more popular, and then we can obviously support this this business that we're trying to develop. And I'll tell you why it's so important to like this video is because we are trying our best not to charge for use of these apps, and we're just charging credits. Now credits are very cheap. To buy credits, you just click the credits over here or the credits over here, and by buying credits, what you're actually doing is that you are first of all making yourself money, because the more credits you have, the more profits you're going to make, because you can create more content. And the more credits you buy, and you're supporting us, and that way we won't have to charge for the actual use of the apps, because we are not profiting at the moment. And so hopefully soon we'll enter the profit zone, and then we won't have to charge for the use of these apps. So thank you for watching this video. I was Daniel, your host. This was Generate.net. This spelled like this. Bye for now.